That's also
yeah, that's what they'll try. That's what they'll try to do.
Under
I guess.
the same
it's like
umbrella.
a group of people who like they're American citizens. They live in the U.S. or like they're usually like born in the U.S. They don't have like another citizenship or something, and they revoke or try to revoke their American citizenship to be a quote American national.
It's a really bad idea.
And
to
by
do that.
trying to do this, they think that this legally allows them to like commit crimes because they no longer operate within the laws of the United States.
This is just the episode of Family Guy where Peter builds a moat around his house.
Yeah, he has his own
Yeah,
country.
it's like
He
that.
makes his own
But
country.
then people not only do this for real, but they pay like a pastor-esque guide to inform them about it.
It's
who
a pilgrimage.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go before. I've read about this. You go before the Department of State, and it's a legal process, and it's a federal process where you renounce your citizenship as an American. It's a really fucking bad idea because now you have nowhere to go, right? It like America sucks, but like having that passport means you belong here, right?
Go to passport.
Yeah, you have no fallback.
And so if you get like captured in Ukraine and something happens, you always have your passport. You'd be like, I'm an American citizen. This is where I belong, and they'll get you back there, right? Unless you're like a criminal. But if you don't have that, you actually become this like weird.
How you soft lock your life.
You really do, and it's really interesting to like want
Soft
that
lock
so
picking
bad.
sovereign
yeah, and they're
citizenship.
just like convinced that they can get around like this is like a weird defense for like getting like
Pussy.
like trying to get around murder and stuff like that, and because like, oh, I'm outside the law, and they're like convinced that this is like a viable strategy.
Yeah.
And then the end of the interview, because they'd been talking to this one dude who'd been specifically trying to do it because him and his wife had been on the run, avoiding parole and attempting to get their kid back from Child Protective Services. And the end of the interview is like, we tried to reconnect with him, but he's been arrested now for like violating parole. And he was like moments ago in the interview convinced that like this is not possible because he's now become a sovereign
They
citizen.
should have interviewed him again.
That's a great idea.
hype.
It's like, oh, I want to avoid being arrested. I'm going to make it impossible to leave the country, and then I'm also going to go to the government and ask for something.
Yeah.
And also, you can get your baby back so you can eat it. I can only assume that's
To
what
give
they
you your
wanted.
sovereign level up that
You
you
should just make Iowa like a libertarian state.
Oh, dude, we can't call it Iowa again. Dude, we can't do it. Dude,
Yeah, you could call it like Crazy Frog.
You know what the funny
Yeah.
thing about Iowa was in the comments was that everybody who was from Iowa like just flat out agreed with us. There was no pushback. It was just like, yeah, that is what Iowa's like.
There was yeah.
I felt like it was the opposite.
I thought well there was some Iowa pushback, but it was overwhelmingly it's kind of boring.
2024 comes around, I want to make a little like neighborhood in Nebraska. Get like,
You don't.
well, no, because it's the easiest place to get an electoral vote because they break it up by district for the electoral vote. It's not an all or nothing state.
It is weird.
And you only need like something like 10,000 people to sway the vote enough that you can guarantee a certain election result.
You're
And then what do you want with that?
Are
What do you want
just-
to do with that?
is
Wanna
this
do
your
it? Is this a
your
bit? Is
goal?
Mr. Beast video?
You don't want to be. You don't
Oh,
want to be.
and then they just vote for me, and I'm an elect.
Yeah, that's what I thought you wanted to
What
do.
were you thinking of before
The
that?
fuck are you rigging the elections?
Oh.
For who?
Whoever. I don't know. I don't know who's running in
Hey,
2024.
hey, the highest bidder, brother.
Probably the
Remember
Rock
when he
and
wanted to be
Bob
a talk
Iger.
show host, and now Ludwig just wants to become a lobbyist with all his money.
That's
I'm
sick. Now
lobbyism.
I'm on board.
I do want to be a lobbyist. Yeah.
Dude, so we were in Vegas and I had this bit about like, you know how Vegas girls will be like in general like, yeah, we're in Vegas, yeah, like that very cliche.
At least the loudest ones you can hear at any given location.
Yeah.
And they're just like, and they're kind of broke, but they're like, yeah, we're just like living free,
And they
Vegas.
all. One of them has like the fucking the
gold,
band.
someone's
Yeah,
birthday.
yeah,
Yeah.
the sash.
So
like,
one of
and
them
it
has
says
a
like
crown.
crazy bitch in
Crazy-
cursive.
These are me and my sluts here for
Yeah,
the weekend.
and it's like-
And people at home might be thinking like this is an exaggeration or like a caricature, but these groups really do exist
Yeah.
live in person, and you don't have to look hard. Like if you just walk around Vegas, you'll find this group.
There is also a male analog to this, which is just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
douchey
God.
frat guys.
Important to point out that the
Yeah.
male dude,
And they're like,
it exists. and
bro,
it's fucking
fucking
crazy.
bro,
Maybe more
dude.
miserable. Maybe
This shit,
more
the casino's
miserable.
like where I fucking chill, bro.
They
Anyway,
reference The Hangover way more.
At
oh
least
God,
one of them has
The collar is popped.
GHB on them.
yeah, right. And so there's this subculture. It's not a subculture. It's just like how like I don't know. It's just like this pass through culture of Vegas girls like this. But it had
It's
this.
where boat girls go when they get off the boat. They just
Yeah,
They just go in Vegas and then they get back on the boat.
I had this funny idea that like you're like at the club and they're doing their whole thing, and then they kind of start slowly like just spewing out shit like, and the vaccine is fake. God, everyone knows COVID's a hoax. Wow, yeah, Vegas.
Is he following you around just saying this? That would be awesome.
Obama's a Muslim. Let's go. Let's party.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the one listener who can guess why this came up. I'm so sorry.
And so yeah, we were just workshopping that bit a little bit.
Yeah,
But
I like it.
I like where it's at.
you like that
Oh,
bit?
I like where it's
We're holding on to that
Holy
one.
shit.
We're holding on to that
Holy
one.
shit. You know what this just reminded me of? Do you guys know about like the Let's Go Brandon thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
was
I
like,
know.
yeah.
What's
Our
this?
pilot on the way home said it.
Oh
So-
wait, Southwest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, what
That's
is
the
this?
news article.
So
wait,
this
you
is
guys, that was national news. You were on that plane?
No, it was literally
Not the
after
original
the article came out.
after the
The guy
Oh.
kept doing.
because that's why we knew
Let's go,
about it.
Brandon. There was like a NASCAR event, and people who in NASCAR are like,
the guy who won its name was Brandon,
They
and
all-
the crowd was cheering "fuck Joe Biden."
yeah,
And
they
then
all-
the news reporter went, "Oh, looks like they're cheering. Let's go, Brandon." And so then now they say, "Let's go, Brandon," to say "fuck Joe Biden."
yeah, it's like a code for fuck
Yeah.
Joe Biden, and they think they're being really clever, and it's really funny.
They
'cause
could just say
it's kinda
"fuck Joe
cute.
Biden."
Yeah, because they could just say fuck Joe Biden.
That's-
And our pilot.
This
said-
is the scrub that dish of
Yes.
of
exactly.
right wings.
Scrub
Yeah,
that dish of
Republicans.
Southwest pilots apparently.
And so yeah, we flew Southwest home, and he got on the intercom and whispered,
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And so he did that. It hit national news headlines like Southwest pilot, because a lot of right-wing people jumped
not
on it
ours.
like, "Damn, these fucking soft-ass libs." And that's funny that your
"Yeah,
guy
our guy did
was
that."
like handshake, like,
Yeah.
"I'm sticking with the Southwest guys."
It was so cringe.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just really cringe.
No,
Nobody
the
cares.
thing
Like, I don't care.
Has-
Land the
Hassan-
fucking plane.
Hassan literally said it perfectly. He was like, "Dude, just say fuck Joe Biden
Yeah.
with your chest." I say it all the time. Like, just say fuck
It's weird
Joe
'cause it's
Biden.
like, oh, I got this opportunity to like address these people in this like metal can that they can't leave.
A red
And-
dot appears on Aiden's forehead.
It's just like, oh, this is gonna be great. Like,
Yeah.
it's such a weird fucking thing. It's like, if you're gonna be a pilot who wants to let everyone on board know what politics you're into, like, just maybe shut the fuck up.
just crash the plane.
Yeah.
Dude, his movie pauses
They
and
don't
he says,
know.
"Let's go, Brandon," and fucking kills
Dude,
himself on the
oh
plane.
my, he stands up, starts banging on the cockpit.
I was watching the Social Network. It was just a good part.
It was about the United States coming back for
Oh,
everything,
makes-
asshole!
Makes me so mad. Makes me so mad.
Yeah, it was really whack. And by the way, even if it was like he said something like I agreed with, right? It would still be whack because it's like, hey, not the time. Land the fucking plane and get your yerb out of the freezer.
Oh shit, we double freezing.
Oh, I
today?
clicked repeat.
You're
Dang.
Dang. So it's been an hour.
That means it's been like an hour and a half
Wait,
at least.
how much are we
That
at
means
then?
we're almost done.
Maybe hour 20. I don't
Zipper,
know.
give us a time count,
It's
and
crazy.
then we'll just suck Ludwig down for the rest of it all.
A Zipper to this, which I don't know what the fuck that means.
That means go long,
Keep going.
kiddo.
Keep going.
Zipper, hold your hands out with your fingers.
Are we within 10?
Zipper does have only 7 fingers, so it might be hard for him.
What's up, bitch?
So I messaged you about this over the weekend because as soon as I realized I had it in my head, I was like, we have a way in. We can make this change. Pokimane owns Evo now.
I'm so mad about this.
Oh, yeah.
Pokimane owns Evo.
Let's talk about it.
I don't want this to be a thing. I want Evo to fucking die so
Oh.
I can replace Evo.
Okay.
I don't want Evo to exist because
Right.
then if Evo exists, then it's just competition.
Yeah, I see
Doesn't
what
mean
you're
that they're
saying.
gonna host Melee.
Well, that's the thing that Aiden messaged me about because Poki's company is owned by a different company that owns Evo as well as her company.
There's an in now where we could potentially talk to Pokey and be like, hey, Evo was cool. Here's how you make it not shitty. Like,
But
Yeah.
what he's saying is that our resources and thoughts should
are
be
better.
We could make
in
cooler
our
Evo,
own
but I'm
event.
also like
Our
I-
Evo would be so sick.
Our Evo would be so.
But-
we say our Evo. Like,
our
Evo.
brand recognition
The
event.
Evo that I could come up with, that I could tell Ludwig, to tell Pokimane, to tell the owners of RTS and
Alright.
Sony.
We call it EvoCon.
Hey.
Different event.
Yeah, the thing is, I think they will obviously continue Evo, so I want it to do well because if Evo's gonna exist, might as well make it good. because I think people will go to it just for the branding.
Right.
So I did frame one, message Pokey, Melee IDevo. She did reply, Peepo G, which is the emote of the Pepe Frog
Mhm.
writing something down
I
with
love
classes.
it. Peepo G.
Inconclusive.
I love a good
It is
Peepo
Which
G.
meant she
Inclusive.
would look up what Melee is after.
She's the chief creative officer of the management group, which is owned by the group that owns Evo.
Well, I'm the chief creative officer of smoking weed behind that venue.
I'm trying to say I don't
True.
know how
You
big
should
her
have seen.
pull
You
is.
should have seen what he did with a Canada Dry bottle.
I don't. What?
It was nuts.
You're
Yeah, we
sick.
had that shit in the bottle. at the
Shit I
venue.
never saw before.
Never touched a can in my life.
So we'll see.
One
Maybe.
one hit out the apple, one hit out the bottle.
Oh,
Just
speaking
fucking-
of big things fitting in big things, watch this clip on LSF of Hassan reacting to porn on stream.
What?
He
Wow.
was
Great
watching the
content.
porn,
Great content.
full cam, reacting to the porn with 39 DAF in ACU, and then like commentating it, and it was so compelling that I went to look at the porn, and it was the craziest porn I'd ever seen in my life. It was a woman who put a dildo in her asshole, and I shit you not, it was probably twice the size of that gnome.
Okay. That, a
Like,
thickness
in
as well.
width?
Yes,
Dude.
width. I'm telling you, it was like, it was
Yeah.
like this wide, maybe wider.
Okay.
Dude.
So
It
her
was
shit was looking like a soccer ball.
It yeah, it exited and it was like it was fucking Stargate SG-1 in that bitch.
Dude, me and my good old friend who I met through Dota actually. We became very good friends, messaged every day, and one day he sent me this fucking gif of two women transferring a dildo from one asshole to the other like it was a train
Dude, I want to put.
going into two different
I
tunnels.
want to put the Inception music behind that.
Dude,
Oh,
it was
man.
great. And then he just said it quote like, "Here you go."
Dude, all I can think of right now.
Pass it to one
That's
friend
like a-
or else you have bad luck for 7 years.
That's
You know
like a
that
Tumblr
scene,
quote.
that one scene in like the montage at the end of Requiem for a Dream. where
Yeah.
they're-
Classic.
That's exactly
that's
what
that's
I'm
a
thinking
sad
of right
one.
now. Yeah,
This
it is
one was
sad.
I would like to think happier.
comical, a happy,
It was
a
just
happy
more
handoff.
well lit. So that's good.
Mhm.
Requiem for a cream, if you will.
Let's bring back creepypasta emails and just tweet at people. Let's make Yardigans spread memes around the world.
I do love porn parody titles, by the way.
Aw, dude,
That's
get-
where your superpower
Put me in the booth.
can be
Put
really
me in the
useful.
fucking
Wait, explain to
booth.
me.
He said Requiem for a cream.
Oh, like
So it's
that
like a-
you like okay.
I'm
like
just
a
I'm
spoof.
just good at like bastardizing names, and I think I could do a lot of good work for this.
Would you
community.
ever want to direct a porno
direct a? Yeah, that'd be sick.
and like
As,
have it,
as long as it was like,
people know it's yours,
Ethical-
everyone
ethically
knows
sourced.
it's yours.
as long as it was ethically sourced,
No blood diamonds.
Imagine
grass-fed porn.
Nick's,
Farm to
Nick's
table
porn,
cum.
but it just has like it has killer 3D
Dude,
assets.
dude, it
and
has
it's
the
got
30 seconds to Mars.
it's got
Oh my God.
it's got old Macklemore in the background while like things cut back and forth.
There's hit markers on like on her
After
ass and
Effects
stuff.
presets.
Woody Allen.
Got the CC lens plug-in, real ones now.
You've been acting awful tough lately.
Oh my
And
god.
it's just cum shots.
Got Woody Allen.
Dude, imagine you in the heyday of like machinima, you direct a porn and a guy does a 360 cum shot.
Has that been done?
That has to have been done.
I mean,
No
surely.
shot that.
But
hasn't
like a
been done.
360 cum shot sounds cooler than a man just jumping in a circle then coming.
Dude.
but you have to time it.
Like
It's just
off-
like Black Ops.
Off a ladder would be cool.
Off a ladder.
A ladder
A
stall.
ladder stall?
Can you imagine like ladder stall first person with like a huge dick in your hand, and like and then like flicking it up and down like the intervention? Just like
There's a video for your YouTube channel. I think Charlie did something similar, but a day in your life from the perspective of your penis.
Oh yeah, I like that.
that's such a boring video. You spend most of the day in
Yeah,
the
for
dark.
you.
Found a guy with the tiny penis in the room.
Destroyed.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right here,
and
buddy.
also Candace is
Throw it
coming
there.
over.
Sorry, my friend Wendy's legs on the mic closer.
That's big, eh?
Who's Wendy?
That'd be bad. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm a full-time YouTuber now. Successful, and
You got 20K on that video. I see you out there.
This
I
is
mean,
this is
these guys didn't agree with me, but I feel like it's the closest I'll ever come to being Kyle.
I
Yeah,
agreed with
I
you.
think it's got that energy.
I hate when you do this. I hate when you're like, you guys, and it was something that he did.
I just thought it was both of you, but it was you.
It was me, and I
I
still
made
stand
a
by that.
You know what pissed me off?
I made a tweet about
You
how
did,
good this
actually.
video was.
You know what pissed me off? It didn't actually piss me off, but I thought it was interesting is when you watch it on stream and you laughed a bunch and you said, that's actually a good video.
Oh.
As if, for a couple things, as if I could never actually make a good video, which is fine, but also that you reserve that compliment in general for videos in general. meaning that you don't think a lot of stuff is actually good. Past that, and you can smoke that now too. Your rebuttal? You got your own.
Yeah, I'm
Don't
just
eat
live
it.
on Twitch saying shit.
Okay.
Why would you swallow it?
What does that mean?
Actually, a good video is just like a way to farm chat to be positive around a video. If you say that's a good video, then people will be more likely to send. If you say actually a good video, it'll be like, actually true, Ludwig, pog you.
The logic there does not follow. You just
It's
kind of said that.
Hurting Twitch chat.
I don't think that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, no, it makes a lot
You
of
know
sense.
why you'll never be a YouTuber?
What?
Is because you'll never repeat something that was successful.
That's right.
And that's all YouTube is.
But
He
Germa
ba-
did that.
dude,
Germa made it,
dude,
and
he-
he didn't do
No,
that.
he literally
He was
does
like, if you tell them to watch the video, they're gonna go watch it. But if you say check this video out, they're gonna like check it out. You know what I mean? What the fuck are you
I'm
talking
just trying
about?
to get fucking past the conversation, Nick. Jesus Christ. Harp and Harry over here.
It is crazy
Plus
how.
ratio. I'm
And-
defending you.
No, yeah, I know.
You will never ratio me, plus you're white. Anyway, yeah, you have to repeat things that you are successful on in YouTube. Germa does do that. He did WrestleMania like 5 years in a row.
Yeah, but
It's
no,
his
but that's
biggest
like
thing.
annual.
So what? He still repeats
But
things.
no, you don't
Different.
understand. That's obviously different. There's difference between a tradition and a ritual, and then just
It
like
is different.
farming the same jerk
It's
off shit.
TikTok
you fucking
time,
jerk off.
everybody.
Every YouTuber
It's TikTok
does
time.
a bunch of videos, then one hits, and then they repeat that one.
I will be the exception.
That's
with low
what
sub
Summoning
count
Salt
and no
was.
revenue.
That's what Summoning Salt was. Like, Summoning Salt just made videos, and then he did one history speedrunning. It popped off, and he's like, I'll just keep doing this.
But you hear what I just said? I'll have little views, no revenue, but I'll be enjoying what I do make.
Yeah, so you won't be a YouTuber.
But am I not on YouTube?
Well, a YouTuber, I think, would be like.
Am I on
living-
YouTube?
Am I not a man in this country? Do I not have the same rights as you Ludwigongers?
You just watch The Village, too?
We just watched the village.
Yeah,
I
I
don't like it
didn't
that much.
Yeah, blue.
So, you know, that's what I'm
Don't know
saying.
what that is.
Anyway,
We're
man,
equals now.
we are not.
You guys are the same.
You guys are the same.
You guys are the same.
Come on, shake the hand.
Yeah.
Come
Over
on.
there, man.
Shake,
You
shake,
guys are the
shake,
same.
shake. Ah, what is
Ah.
that? Oh my god.
He's
For the audio,
trying to kiss
I
his
don't want to
hand.
tell the audio listeners what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not helpful to them.
Hey, man, we're
Um,
surely at 90 here, guys. Hey, been a great one. Thank you so much, Yardigans, for watching episode 17.
Yeah,
30, yay.
statistics say there's like 10% of you still listening.
We're on 18.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Thank you so
18.
much for watching episode 18.
Yes, our podcast is now barely legal.
Oh,
Come on.
Would you
Oh.
fuck a
Oh,
podcast?
porn.
Come on.
We're just using
Yeah,
tropes.
that was too far. All right,
It's-
Aiden's 30-minute segment on the Third Reich wasn't out of pocket.
Well, that's staying
Hey,
in.
so
We're
if you
cutting
just
that.
started
we're
watching
cutting
right
that?
now, maybe go back and watch the whole thing. Also, if you haven't, you know, smash the bell, leave a rating. Coinbase, everybody. Thank you for watching the yard. Watch the
Actually,
premium
go
now.
do subscribe to the YouTube because I think my second YouTube channel is gonna pass the Yard, and that would make me sad.
That's up to you. Why don't you fucking do something?
Why don't
about
you
it?
Why don't you do something?
I fucking hate you guys.
I know,
You
so make us
sons of-
more. Make us more. Keep going then, pussy. Keep going.
You know I made you something, Lily. I'll tell you the primo.
Out!
Dude, you got a stand-up desk? Dude, it's like metal? Like what?
Hydraulic. When I sit down.
so long. Oh, dude, I got it.
What did I do?
I listened to it. Everyone dog saw Aiden. I'm on Team Aiden.
Oh, you're just doing it to balance it out.
No, I also agree with him.
Welcome back to the yard, everybody.
Hi.
Where
Hi.
Like that.
Yard
So
listeners.
something really
like you're
confusing.
so exhausted right now.
Something is really confusing is going to happen for all our Patreon listeners.
Yeah.
Because Ludwig's here,
That's right.
but in the
Hey,
Patreon
Dad's
episode,
home.
in the Patreon episode, he's not going to be here.
Were you kids getting up to no good?
Which is confusing because normally we record this first and then that second, but this time we had to record the premium episode first. Why is that, Ludwig?
Cutie ran into a glass door.
I wish you had ended it with a question intonation at the end, like a clickbait.
No.
But you naturally didn't do that, which means you have a heart.
Which also is just that you don't know it's good clickbait. She ran into a door? That's you.
Am
no.
I not?
No, you
is
just
that-
add questions to
Yeah.
like normal things.
Yeah. That's
You,
easy, man.
YouTube clickbait.
All right, ready?
for him
Hold on,
would be
no,
like,
don't say it, don't say it.
Wait, wait.
All of us have to go, the three of us have to say what we would title this video.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone, Aiden.
Cutie went to the ER for what?
Ludwig reveals his net worth.
Okay.
Wait, you're not allowed to say it.
What's up?
Wait, what?
That's what I would title it.
You're not allowed to play the game. But why? It's about
No,
her.
no, no, don't get distracted by his
Ah,
tricks.
ah!
By his
So
his,
tilted.
It's
by his
clickbait.
mind
It's
tricks.
clickbait.
See, now
No,
you're
no, he's
asking
a
why.
Jedi.
You clicked. You
You
clicked.
did. You literally IRL
Oh.
clicked. That's
Oh.
crazy.
Wow.
No.
Good.
No, I'm mad. He cheated.
Put her there.
Thanks,
Damn,
babe.
that's
That was a
nuts.
good one. That was a good
Thanks,
one. I
guys,
want to.
appreciate
What
it.
is his network?
Stop
I wanna
this!
know.
Appreciate it.
You know what mine would be? Ludwig killed his girlfriend in cold blood. Vice News exclusive.
You kind of fucked mine.
And then it would be like a
Putting-
Vice thumbnail.
Putting the like slash and then Vice News
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
end of it
yeah.
is very
One of
funny.
those.
to
Alright.
me.
Killed gets it demonetized.
I broke my
Fine.
girlfriend's nose, and she has the cast on and Ludwig like this.
Okay, you're close, but the thumbnail is actually her, and it's cowering, and it's my fist.
Oh well.
It's,
I don't know
yeah, it's
about
the
that.
cartoon of the. Yeah.
This is a. Do you think this is a real life metaphor for the glass ceiling that women run to on Twitch?
Well, no, I think it's, if anything.
Oh, so you don't think that's real?
I think it hurts women's
Oh.
argument because it's a woman running into a door like dogs do.
I was,
Oh.
so
You made it so much worse.
No, no, no. He tweeted out. He's like, "Hey, cutie ran into a door. You
Yeah.
know, hey, send her cute animals." Like, basically saying what happened. And I was trying so hard to think of like a quote retweet, and I was like, "Yeah, she does this every week. She just hit it hard enough this time."
when I got home from work and Cutie's sitting on the stairs with like a towel on her nose, it kind of looks like she's been crying. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I ran into the door, and it took like everything in me
To laugh at her face.
to be like a dog." I wanted to understand.
It was terrifying, dude. So I was streaming, playing Super Auto Pets in my deep, deep thriving addiction,
Right.
and she comes running in, and she's crying, and there's like blood,
Oh my
and
God.
she's like, I think I broke my nose.
You're live.
I'm live, and I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
she's also live.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like,
That's
okay. I mute my stream. I go over to the bathroom, and I'm like, what's up? She's like, I ran into the door. I think my nose is broken. And I'm like, okay. So I go back to my stream, and I try to be really serious, and I'm like,
no.
Cutie ran into the door. Everything's gonna be
No,
fine.
yeah, you heard me. Yeah, ran into a glass door.
Hey, hey, sub only. No lol W's. Okay.
So I do that. I end mine. I go to hers to end hers because she's like, can you end mine? I do the same thing. People think because like they weren't aware of it, right? Because she
Yeah.
was away for like a
She
few
ran
minutes.
into a door. Now shut up, and you'll see her
Yeah.
tomorrow.
They thought like some other shit was happening, you know? They thought like something was going down, like something bigger. And I'm like, no, I know this sounds like a weird excuse, but she fell down the stairs,
She
guys.
fell down the stairs.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's good.
She's gonna be fine. She'll be here tomorrow making money.
Yeah, I was at the.
She'll be back.
Lud's like,
She'll be back at the paper mill.
Lud's like, Beeb, Mr. Beast is calling. Can this wait like 20? A hot 20?
Dude, I'm a great boyfriend.
Dude,
I snap ended. I was gonna bail on this cast. All right, I was
Yeah, we
in
worked
the
it out.
ER.
you posted your tweet, asked for cute animals, and I think Mitch posted one of the most insane photos I have
It's very
ever
cool.
seen.
It's Tony the Tiger whipping up crack cocaine with a Porsche keychain.
Can you pull it up, Zipper? I
It's-
sent it to you.
It's
What the
very
hell?
cool.
It is so
Shouts out Mitch.
insane.
I have a picture on my phone of Tony the Tiger, and he's like up against a wall like this, and he has a huge boner.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
that. He's a huge
Yeah.
dog.
I
know, I
have
want-
it in my
that went well.
my phone. Every once in a while, I'll re-see it.
Oh, that's
This is-
so
this is
hard,
the
bro.
picture.
Yeah,
Huh?
he's pouring in the baking soda.
Wait, do you need baking soda to make crack?
You do, yeah.
I
Okay.
looked at this.
Whoa.
I looked at this and I was like, I think I get furries.
Oh, I
What?
for sure get furry.
And
Hold
now-
on.
I saw this
How?
one picture and I was like, I see. This is like the beginning of the pipeline.
I'm a scaly more than a furry.
Can that be my tattoo?
That guy?
I want that.
You want that
Dude.
crack whipping
Yes,
Tony
I want
the Tiger?
Tony the Tiger whipping up crack cocaine on my body.
We are knocking on 10K door, aren't we?
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah,
close.
we're very close.
I've already started compiling all the ideas.
It's so funny. There's that little chart to it every month. So like we get to the end of the month and it fucking drops off like a little bit, and then it
Yeah.
just climbs.
You guys get what
back
it's
up.
like to be a streamer now.
It
a
is
little
sub
bit.
bleed,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
So
kind of
the-
what happens
For
when
anyone
you're a
who
streamer.
started watching the yard this episode, when our Patreon hits 10,000 patrons, I am getting a tattoo of the Patreon's choice on my body.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bracket run.
There's a
It's gonna
whole
come.
thing to decide.
You can check it out.
Dude,
at
we're so close.
Patreon.
Holy
Yeah, we're
shit.
close.
Patreon.com/theyard.
You can be the tipping point.
Uh,
So, Ludwig,
See,
I have
if
a
this is
question.
me, I just gift myself 400 patrons, call it a day. But you can't do that
Can't
in
do
Patreon.
that. Patreon, get on that gift feature. That'd be fucked up.
That would be fucked up.
Be fucked
I
up.
think you should be able to like small scale give it to a friend.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
Gift bomb.
But not like
100.
gift
Yo, that's
No,
with 100
yeah,
gift bomb.
That doesn't make sense. You know, I asked Twitch to remove gifting, and they're like,
What?
Wait,
'Cause
really?
They make money off of it. Why would
I
they?
asked them
What do
to.
you mean? Why are you asking the platform to take away a feature? that
I
makes
wanted
money?
them to let me limit the amount of gifted subs that can happen. Like, for example, I think you're capped on how much you can super chat in YouTube Live. There's like a certain dollar amount. Twitch has that, but the cap is like 10K a week.
Yeah, it's like insane.
It's like absurdly high. So I was just like, what if we just bring that cap down to like?
You're talking about
I
for
don't know.
you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
I was
okay.
like, what if
they
we
were like,
just-
how about you bring the cap down, bro? You fucking keep
Yeah.
asking us for dumbass things
Serious,
like
bro?
this.
Dead ass.
Trying
They
to
were
get
like,
my fucking bread up.
they were like, hey, how
John
about you like
Twitch.
collect some signatures outside of Whole Foods? Maybe get like 100. We'll talk. And I was like,
Recall
bet.
Gavin Newsom and let's bring the cap down on
Yeah.
these gift
All right,
subs.
Ludwig,
What's
question.
up? What's up, baby?
So all the big streamers on Twitch,
Yeah.
they all do a competition for who can sell the most Girl Scout cookies.
Ooh.
Who wins?
Ooh.
This
Okay.
Is
He
a
likes
good
this
idea.
one.
This is twofold because there's one, people who'd put in effort, and then two, people who drive sales.
Mhm.
If it's Twitch, that changes it a bit. Like,
It's Twitch.
What I mean is like XQC is the biggest. He would not try.
Sure.
So it's not like he would lose, straight up.
Okay. Even though he
Okay,
has the
Slime,
He just
potential.
wouldn't plug.
3 seconds. XQC selling Girl Scout cookies impression. Go.
Dude.
There you go. That's perfect.
Nailed
I
it,
could.
bro.
I was trying so hard to think of
Nailed
like a name.
The Thin Mints? The Thin
Yeah,
Mints?
it's Thin Mint. What's the other one? The coconut one.
Samoas?
Samoas.
Oh wait,
You
they're
gotta
not, called
buy
that,
them.
they're not called that anymore. They're Caramel Delights now.
This is
Caramel Delights. That might actually fall apart.
Yeah,
But I
alright.
get there.
Because you were there in the
Yeah,
first
you were
part too.
you were right
and
there.
it just fell.
so
got
close.
it.
It was so on
That's
You
point.
and
one
XQC
It was so
the
on point.
same.
It would be a shame to go on and spoil it.
Yeah, my gut's
God bless
telling
your
me it's either Soda Poppin', who has a really funny ironic campaign. I'm up there, or probably, and this is my best guess, like Saikuno.
You think Saikuno would do well? What if the winner of the competition? Okay, how do I phrase this? Every Girl Scout is eradicated.
Like killed?
Yes.
Okay, we kill every Girl Scout.
Right.
Yeah.
Squid Game, but Girl
so,
Scouts.
So,
Okay.
so you
only.
have to sell less. Anti-campaign. I guess it's the same thing.
What did
Nothing
you say?
you are saying makes sense. You just said let's kill
You
teenage
were just
girls.
saying
and young girls.
disconnected
No,
sentences.
not teenage.
Yeah, it's like
Girl
yeah.
Scouts? They're maybe younger?
Yeah,
what
they're
I'm saying.
even younger.
You're saying let's kill
And
a bunch.
no, they wouldn't be killed. But like put them in a rocket.
To be fair, I said kill and you said yes.
Yeah.
So
did.
Well,
I-
like the sun would kill
like they'll
them.
die, but we're not killing
see.
them.
That's right.
okay, 1 million Girl Scouts versus the sun.
Ooh.
Which one wins?
Dude,
Versus
a
every
million Girl
Pokemon.
Scouts are a billion lions.
Dude, they-
That's a fair fight.
They get eaten so fast.
is
I was
not
gonna
a
say the
fair fight.
Lions.
That's not a
That's
fair
a
fight.
huge dub for the Lions. so
Speaking
many of the
of-
Lions end that still hungry. That's
I wrote down some notes for this, and you brought up Twitch streamers. One of my notes is all streamers are depressed.
Okay,
And
I agree.
Figured you would like this one.
yeah, he's
I like
immediately
this.
on board.
I'm on
with
board.
that.
I also have something to add that supports your theory.
Please, you start. I'm curious what
So, not
Nick's
not a
like,
Twitch
"I'm
streamer,
depressed."
but I met William Osmond when we did that shoot, and one of the first.
So your backup. I'm sorry. Your backup argument is just Willie Mosman's depressed.
No, but he mentioned it like right when I met him about
Uh-huh.
how like the content machine has broken him down as a man.
Yeah.
And then when I also hung out with Ted for the first time, he was like, every YouTuber and Twitch streamer is depressed.
They're never in good moods. I think you're the
I am.
only one
I'm
that's in a
vibing.
good mood.
Pretty much everyone I've met has been basically saying, yeah, everyone's depressed and everyone needs therapy.
You don't think
who's a
Mizkif is
streamer.
in a good mood?
No, he's stressed and depressed, dude.
Stressed
No
about
shot.
what?
The thing is, so here's how it works. Like,
Tell me how it is, Ludwig.
I'll tell you how it is.
Tell me how mental health
fellas.
is.
This is the
Fel-
Ludwig
let me,
minute.
Let me tell you about the brain.
It's the Ludwig minute right now. Ludwig.
Anyway, the thing about depression.
What?
It was our intro
The jingle.
for the Ludwig minute.
And you weren't fucking helping.
You
so
never-
I don't want to
No.
hear any.
All
You're
you
right.
do
I
is wear
wasn't helping.
jacket and
Yeah.
have hair.
Yeah,
You
all
have a green jacket on. You bitch.
Dude, this jacket.
You also have a jacket and
blows
hair.
now. I thrifted this jacket. It's my favorite jacket. I wear it on stream. I got 10 people saying Squid Game.
Do you think I'm losing my hair? Do you think I'm losing my hair, Ludwig?
This is gonna
Yeah.
show up in the
Yes,
primo
yes.
later
Do you
on.
think I'm losing my hair?
So I
Yes.
convinced him
Yes.
finally
Yeah.
that he's
You think
losing
I'm
his hair.
losing
Yes,
it?
I do. I
You're
think
going
balding.
in the me and wheat
You think I'm
Packwatch
balding?
chat.
Yes.
Based on what evidence?
Is your dad bald?
Yeah.
Do this and look at the camera.
Oh, you're afraid now. Oh
Now look
no!
back at me. Now look
Welcome
back
to-
at me.
But it's been like that for like years.
Welcome to
I'm-
my life.
That's the point.
Here's
I
better.
am saying you are not balding, but Vegeta is your spirit animal.
I don't know what that means.
Well, look him up.
Look up Vegeta.
Okay, tell us more about streamers being depressed.
And Propecia.
Streamers
Pack watch.
depression. Anyway, don't call this Squid Game if you see me right on stream.
Depression.
So
the game.
I was talking, like, I've talked to a few streamers. I talked to XQC, Hassan, Mizzy, in my own feelings, even Saikuno,
That sounds
and I
depressing.
realized that every single streamer will readjust how they feel about how they're doing, like, very quickly. So if they're like 10K Andy, like, you know, everyone was at one point, and then they jump to 20K Andy, they'll be like, oh, that's really exciting. It's cool, novel. And then they will immediately, like, within a week, be like, I am a 20K Andy. Anything below that is bad.
Oh yeah.
And then they'll be like, if I just hit 30K, I'll be happy.
It's called there's a lot of aspects here. One is called the disease of more.
Uh-huh.
You just need more and more and more to fill the void, especially if you drop below some sort of watermark that's arbitrary.
Yeah.
It's like it's really fucked up. Gambling's the same way. I would know.
What's funny is there's always a number, though, that'll be like, if I hit this, I will be happy. Like, if I can just consistently get 30K viewers, I'll be happy. And all of them, the answer is no. Like, even XQC, the biggest streamer on the platform, I remember during ShitCon, he was like 110K, like GTA RP, just killing it. Then he would like drop down to 60. You know, he's
He's
streaming
bummed
at like
about
midnight to like 7 a.m. degenerate schedule. And then he was at ShitCon. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking washed, dude. Like, I got no content. And it's like he's mostly saying it in like an ironic way, but I think he like part of him like sees it. Like, he's not blind. He sees the fucking numbers. So they're all depressed and all thinking about it.
Are you depressed?
No,
You-
because you know what?
It- it was-
This is what I realized what I did. I hit the subathon, fucking the largest penis on Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
and then I pivoted, made the yard, made mogul merch, and now all of my like self happiness is in those projects.
You sort of invested not your money, well, your money to an extent, but mostly your emotional self into different buckets.
What percentage of your happiness is in the yard?
You diversified.
What
The
percentage?
yard happiness is it's like a solid like 12
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Out of
Yeah.
what?
That's
No,
almost
no, no, no,
super
no.
solid.
100?
That's
out of
pretty good.
100.
12%.
What did you think? Out of 1 million,
I just don't.
1 million credits, and it's 12 of them.
12%. Yeah, I don't know. I
That's
think
pretty good.
I
pretty good.
think that you struggle to think critically about your own. See, that's what I'm saying right there.
Bro, you started
That's what I'm talking about.
It's-
Dude, you started talking and he instantly was playing drums.
I know.
Like it's like
yeah. So what I'm saying is that right now he's now you're an ape. Oh, little
Okay.
head action.
Wow, that
Hey,
was
that
pretty
was
good.
catchy.
That's
You
pretty
really
good.
got it.
Anyway, they're all depressed except for me.
Yeah,
Wow.
I think
Who's
I
the
will
happiest
say
streamer in your opinion?
Besides you.
nobody. It's a fucking. It's
No,
a Ouroboros.
it would
You
be like
can't
the
do
it would be like the gamers, like Tyler One, like the people who literally show up to play a video game they love, like Tens. Shroud's probably happy because he just shows up and just plays whatever game he wants, and he
Mhm.
still does well in viewership too. You know, so it's like
What about
those are
Sykkuno?
the people. What's up?
Saikuno seems happy.
Saikuno, I think he's somewhat happy. I think he's still like a bit stressed, anxious, because like I think he just wants to have fun playing games, but like he still thinks about it. You know, he's like secretly smart.
I think I know what can cheer at least you and Sakuno up.
I'm happy.
I know, but you could help him, help your friend.
Is it just top
Yeah, but not from you.
big yams?
Yeah. No, listen. Here's what you guys do. I had this banger content idea. This is one of those things. It's like I wish I was an influencer so I could do this.
Right.
'Cause
I thought you. Sorry, last
I-
week you said you were. You said
Yeah,
we're
last
the
week you
same.
said you were
I'm a YouTuber.
sorry.
We are the same.
we are the same on your level, which admittedly,
Hey, your words.
But
that's
my-
big, that's big of you.
I will say meeting
huge.
my hero is skyrocketing to triple to
Yeah,
to
it's about to hit 6 digits.
106 digits.
That's big. Man.
Uh,
106 digits.
That's pretty good, huh? When did you start and get your? No, never mind. Salty ass one. Okay, listen.
3.6 mil.
It's you and Saikuno going around in military garb, feeling valor.
Wow.
Like
That would be
Yeah.
a video.
like
Yeah, right?
walking into a store trying to get a military
yeah,
discount.
Yeah, you walk into like a BJ's and you like try to get free
You try to get
wings.
military
Oh
discount.
my god.
and you would kill it, right? Because you're like you're a character
Semper
guy.
Fi, guys.
Yeah.
Can I get a milkshake, 2 large fries,
They just believe him.
a couple
I know.
burgers to go?
And then Sakuno's like, yeah, IED hit the truck.
Saikuno's like,
I was mostly just a
do you
TikTok.
have any IPAs?
Dude.
Oh my god, they actually have CIPAs! Oh my god, they thought we were from the military! This is crazy!
Ludwig,
Oh man.
Ludwig and Saikuno go to the VA without an insurance card.
Yeah.
No, I left that shit at home. Yeah, we left it at home.
Well, I guess we're not getting medical treatment, Ludwig. Let's go. Like, hold on, Sykkuno.
Me and my PTSD.
Not with the power of the
Oh,
NFL.
Yeah, that's a. You know what? That's a great video idea. You've
Am
done it again.
What can I
After
say?
that bit, Dan Crenshaw will never come on this podcast.
We did lose Dan, but we did gain Hassan. Guaranteed.
Hey, can I do the sovereign this thing? Can I do the stolen valor thing?
Yeah.
Ludwig.
Is
this
this
your
Hassan?
That's my
This
Hassan.
is Hassan.
That's how I see Hassan.
That's crazy.
That's
know,
crazy
what he
'cause
does to
doesn't
do
sound like
Hassan,
that at all.
He just widened his body and tried to make himself taller
That's
to
right.
Hassan.
Yeah, I'm
He
like
didn't change
trying to
his
scare
voice.
a mountain
He just
lion.
tried to like be. Yeah, it's like a bear came up and you're trying to be like big,
Yeah.
scary man.
You know
No, he screams into the mic.
You know who Aiden put in our guest suggestion channel today?
Oh, who's that?
Is Nade Shot.
This is a good idea.
I want-
Because he's
Why-
balding
why?
too.
I
He's
want
balding
Nate Shot.
too.
I
Pack
want
watch.
Nate Shot. Stop that.
He
To
is.
talk about your insecurities. Aiden, when Nate Shot comes on, so like, do you take Propecia? Like silent pause.
Do you think like just hold on? We're not rolling, right? Can you just see like what do you
Nate.
think?
Hey, Nate, Matt, can I call you Matt?
Oh,
Matt,
you-
Matt,
Yo,
hey.
Matt, hey,
Hey.
do you think I should
We,
maybe take
you,
veneers?
you and me, you worked at McDonald's. I worked at Dairy Queen. You're losing your hair. I'm probably
He's doing-
not.
He's doing that. He's doing that smile he does where he's kind of like he's kind of like
Nate Shot
he's like
would
pained.
probably do it, but I don't think it would be good.
Why?
You do, wow.
No,
Yeah.
here-
Say why. Say why, Ludwig.
Because I don't think we vibe with Nate Shot at all.
You don't think we vibe with Nate?
No, I don't think we vibe with fucking Nate.
we
I
vibe.
vibe with Nade.
We don't
vibe.
need to
I
vibe.
vibe with
A lot
Nade.
of Call of
The
Duty
only
experience
person
in this room.
in this room who vibes with Nate is me.
Oh, you vibe
Oh,
with
you,
Nade.
Honestly,
you vibe with Nate?
I've been vibing
Oh.
with
If
Nade.
me and Matt had a show, it'd be pretty fire.
Hold on, I'll call him. I'll call him. I'll
Okay.
ask.
Dude,
He'll probably pick up.
imagine
Oh, he
he
actually-
just has his number.
If he
probably
had his
busy.
number, I'd actually.
He's probably
so-
busy.
Speaking of, real quick,
Okay.
you doing the challenge?
Fuck no.
Oh,
Fuck no. You wanna know
15K,
why?
30 cokes.
You wanna know why?
Yeah, why?
I got 2 separate DMs from different people who said, "Hi, I am a insert like medical license professional here," and they explained to me in great detail why I should not do this.
Yes.
What were some of the reasons?
I
Give
don't
me
it's
some
not
understand why
bullshit.
that
supposed
was
to be
not
fun.
clear when we talked about this last time.
If I don't perfectly balance it with other things like fucking diuretics and water and fucking like tablets of like sodium bicarbonate and shit, I'll like fucking die
Yeah.
potentially.
It's not supposed to be fun.
I'll be hospitalized.
I mean, how are people out here fucking busting down heroin? You can't throw 30 cokes back.
That's a bad example.
I'm
No,
not
he's right.
kidding.
You know
I
what I
would
mean?
rather
You're right.
do one hit of heroin than do that challenge.
What?
Well,
Okay,
heroin
that's
would also
dumb.
be like
That's
Of course.
crazy.
That's
fun.
crazy to say.
That was
no,
crazy.
No, 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 no.
Let's
People-
talk about Aiden now.
People
People
survive
do
doing
heroin
every
for a
day.
reason, yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, but the
You know what
problem with
the-
heroin is the addiction and the long-lasting mental effects.
Yeah, but
Aiden's like, I
you-
wouldn't get
You
addicted.
don't do it.
Just do it once.
Look, no, look, you do it once.
Oh, you do.
You do it
oh,
once.
okay.
No, it's true.
Dude, just
Well,
do
don't-
it once.
To the viewers
forehead.
to the viewers at home, do not do it once. Do not do it once.
I'm
I'm not saying I would do it once. I'm saying I would do it once in this very
No,
niche
just
scenario.
Like Aiden and Slime said, just
Just
do it once.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
don't do more heroin.
In this context, like it's not insane to jump on Aiden for saying that because people do heroin for fun, but they don't drink 30 cokes for fun. And
Yeah.
that's the difference.
I would suck down 30 cokes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah,
Do
you're
it.
right.
What the fuck?
You're right.
Got him.
I buckled quick
you
on
guys
that
talk
one.
about 30 cokes so casually. Like it's like, yeah, it would fucking
Well,
kill you.
I think
if you
hey,
didn't drink soda all the time, you
I
would just
don't.
die.
I think that's a. There are some real medical ailments that could come from it, but I totally believe there are like obese humans who live probably close to us who suck down close to 30
No,
cokes
but that's
a day.
like it. That's like saying, yeah, you can do a little bit more of fentanyl every day, and
Build
be
up your
good.
tolerance.
I'm on board
you
with
know?
that too.
But if you do a lot
I
of
think it's the
fentanyl
jump
right
from
away,
0 to
yeah,
30.
exactly.
So
it's
let's
the-
just build up then. Let's just
So
do
if
5
he
Okay,
drinks,
so I will
if
drink-
he drinks one Coke every day, like this week, and then 2 Cokes
Yeah.
every day next week, yes, we
We
could
gotta
probably get to
wean
yeah,
30.
it's,
and
I
it'll
mean,
be
look,
fine.
he's built like a stalker from Half-Life 2. Like you
We're in
can't do
LA.
that.
You should know how to
He'll-
wean
he'll
on
just
coke
shrivel up
if you
like
live
a
in LA.
slug.
Really quick on the note of streamers all being depressed. Imagine it's the It's Always Sunny scene that we talk about in the Green, where they're at the therapist, but it's Dr. K and it's us. This could be a pretty good video.
And he's like, did Sykkuno see this pen? I bet he got quite the thrill out of it.
He's like, it's like Aiden, so the rest of the guys seem to think that you're a sociopath. You want to explain that a little bit to me?
I'm
not a sociopath!
I want to actually talk about the other members of the yard. And Dr. K, I've drawn you
Sorry,
with a massive
your
pair of
balding head is
tits.
distracting me. Your balding head is distracting me.
Hard cut. It's slime now. He's in this couch. He's like this. And Dr.
Okay,
K is like,
am I Charlie?
What are you doing? You're
I
Charlie.
must be
You're
Charlie.
Well,
Charlie Day, licking his
you're
lips.
kind of Dennis, but you're also Charlie. It's hard to say.
What character in It's Always Sunny has sauce all over their mouth?
Definitely Charlie.
Charlie,
Oh,
most
so
likely.
you're Charlie then,
no,
right
wait,
now.
Frank.
I have sauce.
Frank is definitely the most likely to have sauce all over his mouth.
So you're
Oh.
Frank.
Am I good?
No, it's like red
I didn't
sauce.
see any sauce. I don't see sauce.
Yeah.
You're making the sauce up, bro.
What?
I don't see any sauce.
Now I'm self-conscious for life.
The sauce is gone. He
Hold
took it off, but it was there for a while. I was gonna bring it
Sauce
up.
break, sauce break,
You were
sauce break,
barking too loud.
sauce break.
Mean.
So something reminded me of this earlier. You were talking about the Tony the Tiger image of with his dick
boner.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm coming back to that now.
I love
Yeah.
It reminded me of something that happened while I was in Iowa. I was hanging out.
What?
I know.
What?
This will be connected. This will be connected because I know the picture you're talking about, and I know like the
Someone took out a billboard.
the angle it is taken at reminded me of this story that Sam's girlfriend was telling me when we went out to a bar, and she was showing me. She was like, a couple years ago, my friend was DMing Calvin Harris on Instagram. He hit her up or like responded to her DM,
Calvin Harris
and-
sent her that picture.
and
You make me like this.
they go back and forth, and this is while Calvin Harris is dating Taylor Swift. They were together at the time. And Calvin Harris sends a picture of his dick at almost that same angle. Massive cock, by the way. Calvin Harris,
Face in it.
face in it.
That's
hung.
a rookie mistake.
Yeah, it is. It is. And she sees this image. I don't think she really wanted him to send this type of photo and was not actually like interested
Her
in him.
previous message was not send me cock from
No,
this
it
angle.
wasn't
and then Tony
that.
the Tiger.
And then
Can you do
she,
this?
she naturally immediately showed it to her friends.
Taylor Swift.
They posted this on Twitter the next day and added Taylor Swift and be like, your boyfriend is sending me pictures of his dick. 3 days later, Taylor Swift and Calvin Harris broke up.
Dude, what?
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So she's the reason they broke up?
This was Sam's
yeah, it would-
girlfriend's friend.
Yes.
She
Wow.
saved
This
Taylor
seems to line up,
Swift.
and she showed me the picture of Calvin Harris.
Wait,
I have
do you have it?
I have seen. No, I didn't ask to save it.
Can we,
I
it's probably
saw
online,
Calvin
right?
Harris and his dick in that photo.
Is it online?
Could
I
you-
think.
Wait,
I,
Zipper,
yeah,
Zipper,
most,
can you,
most
can you,
definitely.
sorry, can you show Calvin Harris's penis?
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Holy shit, that is
That
a
has to be some sort of
monster.
angle.
Yeah, look at that angle.
That is
angle.
a monster.
Sorry, Archie. By the way,
Oh my God.
Archie, you're gonna have to blur
It
that out.
is
literally
so
Wait,
big.
his face wasn't in it though.
Half of
It
his
is,
face
it
is.
is.
Oh.
It's noticeable enough.
That is so big.
Poor Archie.
That looks like the Empire State Building.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Massive.
It
Tony
looks-
the Tiger reminded me of this.
It
Like a-
shouldn't. It shouldn't, because it
and then-
looked like Calvin Harris would climb that penis
Yeah.
in the background.
And then
And, like, be
Taylor.
taken
And then
down by the
Taylor broke
army.
up with him.
Dude, that's hype.
Yeah.
It
You
looks
know
like a 777.
You know
Jesus
who else is about to
Christ.
break up? Have you seen the Bezos news?
Yes.
Oh
You
yeah.
saw that shit?
Yeah, that was pretty.
That is
funny.
a really funny video.
Yeah, that's.
It's like that Gal Gadot clip. It's like a gif of her next to some dude.
Oh, I know what you're
forget.
talking about.
And she's like IRL, just like
Yeah.
biting her lip at him. They're like doing some sort of interview, and then she
Yeah.
catches herself. It's very like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Can't help it.
Imagine making Gal Gadot feel like that.
That's what I'm saying.
How hot you have to be. You have to be hotter than Ludwig.
You have to have Calvin Harris penis.
Yeah.
I don't
which
think it's penis in that
I
scenario
think women
because they were
only
clothed.
like penis size.
it's the Lord. Yeah. Every
I
woman is a size.
believe that.
Yeah, Ludwig's a fucking shit.
Yeah.
It's penis size.
This-
Makeup tutorial.
This
It,
just in.
it's Forever 21.
Charge their
They
phone.
like lingerie.
phone,
they
hot
like
chick.
iPhone, iced coffee.
I love hearing the 60-second King's opinion on these things.
Oh, Minute Matthew?
also reminds me.
Memento.
So last week when we were talking about
Don't believe his lies.
last week when we were talking about like just like oh yeah Yelp pussy yard podcast
Yeah,
Reddit
yeah.
pussy.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me and he's like, look, I've never gotten Yik Yak pussy, but I need you to believe me. And he begins to tell me the story of how he found Clash of Clans pussy. And it
Wow.
was a very elaborate exchange, and I was like, I hope you're telling the truth to me right now. And at the end of it, I was like, you sound like a good clan leader. and he messaged me back today. He was like, "I'd do anything for that clan."
Wait, that makes it sound like he
Yeah.
serviced the whole
yeah,
plan.
Yeah.
Like
That's the end of your bonus.
they fucking
All right,
they
boys,
threw
we
me
had a
around.
good year. I got top for all of you. Let's meet at the IHOP. Oh, by the way, quick update for anyone curious on the Aiden Switch saga. Mango still has his Switch
Yeah.
and recently needed Aiden's password to buy Mario Party.
Didn't
Again.
PayPal me for this one.
I
so.
owe you the money. For some reason, I am the one who has to pay for his video games.
I mean,
Yeah.
someone's got to pay for him.
Yet Mango should, realistically.
Yeah, it's hard to get him to
That's
do
the
things.
Mango
one.
has so much money.
He has a lot of money. Not as much as I would have thought.
Mango also strikes me as someone who like doesn't have a debit card. Like he
He-
lost it like a week in, and he's like, I don't know.
You know what I didn't
He
know?
like, he like uses like Lawrence. Because like every time
yeah, exactly.
he runs out of
my
like money in his
God.
PayPal, he's like, like Lawrence debit card. I'll get the subs next week. And I'm like, what are you like? Why are you like this? You shouldn't be like this.
He's
You know
like
what was
you.
crazy?
He has a
is-
better credit
Do you
score than me.
remember when Mango posted that he had bought that Kia Soul,
Yes.
and he would tweet about his Kia Soul that all the time?
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember
yeah.
this.
So he
Yeah.
would, right?
That's great.
2.5 years later, I found out Mango doesn't know how to drive.
No,
Yeah, he
What?
doesn't drive around.
he does
Mango
not have a
doesn't
license.
know how to
Yeah,
drive.
he's like Pete Campbell.
He
but, like,
bought the Kia Soul.
And he's
it's
lived in
his
Southern
Kia Soul.
California his entire life.
It's his
except
car.
for
Lauren
the
drives
Ohio
it exclusively.
stint, but
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's all right. Hey, that's baller shit.
it is.
It is
not
baller.
baller
Well,
shit. It's a Kia Soul, bro.
It's baller. It's baller shit when you know how to drive, but then you choose not to.
No, he
'cause
makes
you don't
Lauren
need
wear
to.
like a cap.
like a little chauffeur.
limo
he puts
cap.
he puts a hot cup of coffee on the
Yeah.
little.
Your pat on the shoulder. All right.
This is a test. It spills.
there was
Drive
a
me
good
nice and
there was
slow,
a
Lauren.
good crush tweet about this a long time ago, and it was about how he's the only player in the top 20 that knows how to fucking drive.
That's really.
And
funny.
and then I went down the list, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I can't imagine SFAT having a license.
Yeah, all these people just didn't have cars.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm sorry if you do have a driver's license.
I'm sure he does.
Smashers
Trader Joe's
are
if you
He bikes
shockingly
everywhere. He
not
bikes
well-adjusted.
everywhere.
They're
He
like
bikes everywhere?
surprisingly
He does.
not
He bikes
adjusted.
all the time. Him and Bobby bike everywhere.
But hanging out with Smashers so much prepared me to hang out with streamers who are also not well adjusted.
Yeah, they're just rich now.
Yeah.
They can pay for.
Oh
things.
God! Imagine if Smashers were rich.
Well,
Dude.
some of them get there, right? We don't
Couple.
have to
They
really
don't say
imagine.
Smashers.
Well, what I'm saying, like $8, right?
Yeah.
That's different. I mean, like the people at the
You
local.
mean like Geo?
Like your friend. Yeah. Imagine they all
Oh,
got
yeah.
rich. Oh
Yeah.
man, it would be so
Me and
degenerate.
Gio
Oh,
would be
so
hitting the
degenerate.
casino for fucking stacks.
It'd be more degenerate somehow than it is now.
Because like Geo, if he was his like the streamer, he'd like his equivalent would be like Atreon.
No, not even. No.
None of these people would
I think
get
so,
rich
right?
By the way,
and
for-
then curb their degenerate activities. I think that's
context,
the thing.
Like Gio is AKA Null. He's a SoCal Fox player. He's very good.
Second best Foursquare player in America.
He's
That's
P-
crazy.
He's
'cause
PR'd,
That's definitely at least me.
but he's also just like you
Third.
know, he's your run-of-the-mill degenerate Smash player. He's a great guy. And we're trying to imagine him with like 100K in the bank,
Mm-hmm.
and
Floating around.
it's just a beautiful thought.
He would donate it all to some Democratic Party.
Yeah, the
This-
nobleman.
This is the same dude who I play Rocket League with, and he has a the pizza topper on top of his car. And one time I asked him, like, "Why do you have a pizza topper on your car?" He's like, "I got a rep because he works at a pizza place."
Oh, really? That's so sick.
Dude, he was there at one of me and Mango's most tense moments. We had gone to like quite a few basketball games together, like pre-COVID. It was me, Gio, Mango for almost every one. Mango would basically like Gio would be in his chat and be like, "Do you want to go to the game?" Gio would be like, "I'm broke." He'd be like, "I'll pay for you."
Wow.
That happens all the time.
Dude,
That's why Mango likes hanging out with me too. By the way,
You pay.
it's because I can buy my own ticket if he hangs out with
You're
other
paying.
people.
You're paying for Geo percent. You're trying to get him back for what he owes.
Yeah. So anyway, we're
Like
hanging
an
out.
asset to trade.
We go to like a Lakers game. The game's all good. After the Lakers game, we go to a bar across the street. And in the bar, like, we're drinking more, and we have this discussion. Because Gio's pretty political. So, like, it kind of sparks, like, you don't know this?
what?
No.
What?
Gio's very political.
I've never
No.
had a fucking political conversation.
I didn't know this.
No, Gio's, like, very, very politically active. He, like, stays quite abreast to the news.
Are you
This is a
fucking with
build-up.
us?
This is a
I
bit.
can't
No,
tell. if
this is not a bit. Null. Gio.
This is a
Wears
bit.
his hat backwards.
And
Okay,
he's
continue.
He's
Tim,
very politically active.
Is he
and
is he
so-
red pilled?
He's a bleeding Democrat.
Okay.
Loves blue. Loves Bernie. This is not a bait. This is just a fact about him that you don't know because you're a bad friend.
Ooh.
Go on.
So
Go
anyway,
on.
he brings up like this political discussion, and we're just talking about it because it's like also like peak election cycle too. It's like 2019, and then the topic of like the American dream comes up, and like I was basically saying like the American dream doesn't like really exist that much. Like I'm more the American dream. Like I'm like my parents are immigrants, but I was born middle class. And I'm basically having this conversation, and then Mango, not a political guy at all,
Yeah.
but
But heard America.
loves America.
Yeah.
Does love
Heard
America.
Heard American dream is like, no, I'm the American dream.
To be fair, Mango is kind of the
And
He's
I'm
right.
dream.
And I'm
He is
like,
kinda
I'm
right.
like, he's right, but I was like, but my parents are also immigrants, and I was like more successful than him, and so I was like, and I'm more successful, so it's like you can say I am. He's like, no, you're white, and I'm like, that's what it is these days, man. And like we kind of had this like argument for a while back and forth. He gets pissed off. We're at the bar. I ordered like little chicken nuggies.
Is he mango pissed or real pissed?
Dude, so I thought he was mango pissed. He grabs the chicken nuggies, throws them on the floor at my feet. He's like starting to try to fight me, gets kicked out of the bar, gets furious. He's like, these fuckers kicking me out. We go outside. I'm like the guy calling the Uber too. And he's like, in the street, we're waiting for the Uber. He's like fighting me in the street. Get in the Uber. It's like a pause break. We get back to his place. And that I knew was serious because we had the most intense fight I've ever had in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
You yard?
We yarded it. We
Okay.
yarded it the
Oh,
most aggressive yard because normally what happens in the yard is like I'll get someone in a chokehold, I'll put him down, call it a day, they tap. Mango does not tap.
Mango does
I've
not
heard.
tap,
I've
yeah.
heard he does not tap.
He just burns all the gas he's got.
When I tell you I had him in a chokehold and I was choking as hard as I could, I genuinely was going for the kill.
Holy
I
shit.
could not have been going stronger. My muscles were literally breaking,
Dude, that'd
and
be-
he wouldn't tap.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Ludwig almost ended Melee.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what if Ludwig came home that day? He's like, fucking killed Mango, bro.
It's the Ted sketch.
it's
Yeah,
like-
but it's fucking real shit.
And, like,
real.
I gotta like do something. I call the cops. Like it's over. Everything's over.
And that's like the Mango. Like he has that huge peak of like anger, rush, adrenaline. Does the fight. Next day he sends me a text. He's like, my neck is so sore, Lamau.
Dude,
Dude, holy
that's
shit.
so he. You know what? He is the American dream.
He is the American dream.
Based on all that,
He is the American dream. I was just trying to make the point that the American dream is somewhat dead.
well,
you
the
know,
American
this
dream is
whole-
also always just like a false idea, right?
Sure.
It was based on these like 3 material possessions.
Yeah.
And ignored everything else and made it a problem.
Yeah, it was Redstone, Diamond,
And Kush.
and
You
Kush.
talking about Canada right now? Canadian Dream?
Yeah,
The Canadian
I'm talking about
dream.
Canadian Dream. Yeah.
Canadian Dream's just RTX on. By the way,
Banff is really beautiful when you got the RTX helmet.
shouts out, by the way, to the Discord. They were like ripping really hard on that Sykuno Stolen Valor bit, and that was the first time I think the Discord ran
Oh, is that where it's from?
successful bit. I started it, but they all joined in, and I'm really proud of them.
Oh, in your notepad, no less.
Yeah, these are personal
Selfish.
topics I bring up surprisingly. One, Nick was in my chat for this, and I was kind of embarrassed you were in my chat. Because, like, sometimes on stream I like to talk about, maybe sensitive subjects, have some nuanced takes. But I also understand that around you guys, I will take all my liberties as influencer man to be a worse human. So I was talking, this is all pre-text, because I was talking about Train communicating with artists.
Yeah,
Because he sent out a
Oh,
tweet and
yeah,
it was
I
like,
saw
I
this.
want cool dope shit that looks pog, basically.
Yeah.
And then Nick was in my chat like Lamau, and I was like,
I said, this is all of you.
yeah. And I was like,
Yeah.
I was like trying to say like that, streamers are like the worst communicators, and I was like doing all these takes, like also trying to be like, I'm not that great either, but Nick was in there, so I was like,
You're also writing a tweet to him. I went and looked at this clip because he brought this up in the primo. You were literally writing a tweet saying words that are not written down as you're dictating it to
You were
yourself.
saying what you were typing while typing, but you weren't typing what you were saying.
Yeah, you left
So,
out like
for example, you were like, and you will,
Uh-huh.
but you just wrote and will. You
Yeah.
just never wrote you, even though you said it.
And I was like, damn, I get it. Like he
Yeah.
really is. There's a piece gone, and I have to.
There's no piece gone. That's just a show. I was
That's
show
proof.
tweeting. It's
That's
show
proof.
tweeting.
You just didn't know because you do that. There's a
You didn't make a
consistency.
sentence.
It's because there's no plan to actually send the tweet. It was just to like meme
But
that I
you've
was.
done this offline when drafting tweets.
Really, I was
also.
just trying to do like this and then say what I wanted to say. Like
We have
pantomime
evidence.
it.
I can believe that if this was an isolated incident.
98%
It was just funny to see you
of
type
my
something
tweets are
up.
normal tweets.
It was just funny to see.
98% of
Yeah,
them. You
but
guys are looking at a
What
few
was the one?
Well, we're
What was
also
the
talking
poker?
about your,
The poker
your
one?
communication.
You guys are talking about a
poker
few
tweet?
bad eggs.
No, we're talking
Not all
about
cops are bad.
Oh wow.
S-cab.
Oh yeah. Oh S-cab.
We're talking.
Bro, Brett's dad like buys us beer, and he's a cop, so.
Super chill.
like
He
ACAB,
lets us
but
do
like,
drive
fuck,
alongs.
dude, he like let me smoke.
I get it. I'm with the whole thing, but it's just
I'm on
like
board with
like,
it. It's
like
just
Fryler's dad. Like one time he busted us for weed, but like let us keep it. So
Bryler's dad, Brylan. Officer Brylan.
Brylan White.
Oh, Brylan White. Brylan White is indicted on something.
Brylan White's on paid leave for sure.
You boys call me Mr. White.
and on paid leave, he's really cool.
Dude,
Now I'll be back in the force in a couple months.
just some fucking thing.
Just
you know
gotta
how
smooth
is,
it over
bro.
the higher ups.
Fuck, dude. Dude, god damn it! I took a snapshot mentally and then I lost it.
I was
I got
trying
you.
to tear you
But
away.
it had
We're
some,
good.
It had
Back to this
something
though. What's
to
going on over
do
here?
With have this idea.
No.
You want another? You want another fire idea?
I really don't, but I'll hear it.
It's $1 million idea time.
Zipper, confetti, now.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dude,
Did we get that installed?
We gotta fire that
and
guy.
it's not a
fucking-
wig.
he always fucks it up. Okay, here's my idea. Get this.
Fuck
You
Zipper.
guys heard of Squid Game?
I've heard
right?
of Squid Game.
Yeah.
Squid Game.
So you've heard of Squint Game?
Okay,
Squid.
let's say we do this.
Okay.
But we get a bunch of people and do it IR.
Mr. Oh, you're making a beam. Is this a joke?
No, this is good.
This is good,
Not
right?
good. It's
Because
bad.
it's like the most popular show. We do
Yeah.
a content thing where we get 400 or whatever people and they do it. You already
Yeah.
got the outfit on.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good
This is
idea.
good.
I feel like this is a good content thing. Are you down?
I think
Do you
you're
think that'd be a good idea?
a
Why don't you think
dumbass.
it's a good idea?
What?
Did you see?
You know, Mr. Bean is spending about $3 million.
So
to
did
make
you
this
guys
video.
see that Twitter thread? It's so funny. He posted a photo of them building the set for Red Light Green Light, and he's like, "Man, this shit's costing a bit more than I thought it would, but I can't back out now." And then one of the replies is like, "Dude, you need a VFX team. This is how they shot the actual show." And it's literally a way shittier version of the same set, and that's how they
Really?
shot the actual
And
episode.
Mr. Beast is building a practical
and,
set.
and he's building a practical
Oh my
set.
It's like he
God.
wanted to do a Star Wars
Yeah.
thing, and he built the Death Star.
The
and then he's like,
replies in
"Wait,
here.
the Death Star's
so
not
funny.
real."
What the fuck is a computer? Oh wow,
yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
actually insane the scale that he does this in.
that's bog.
It's really.
I
really
wasn't
impressive.
necessarily talking about Mr. Bean, but like literally everyone got on
Yeah.
like the Squid Game, and none of it is interesting to me at all. His might be the only one because of the level
It's
and
so
the
well
scale.
executed.
He will do
But-
it on a big scale.
But there's
Everyone has
just
done IRL Squid Game.
oh god,
Although I will say, Crab Game. Did you see that? It's made by a YouTuber, who's like a game developer YouTuber. He made
Seems like
Muck.
the new hotness.
He made Crab Game, and like I was like, man, Squid Game's already dying. Like it's already hit its peak. Arcane, the League of Legends show, is the first show to replace it as #1 on Netflix. But Crab Game, I think, will just persist because it's just fun.
it's a fun game.
I haven't
It's
played
just
it
a
yet.
good game.
What,
It's-
how do you play it? What happens?
It's basically like a Fall Guys type thing,
Okay.
like any battle royale, but it has proximity chat,
Oh, that's hype.
and so that's why it's good. Like if it didn't have proximity chat, and if it wasn't fun to play,
I'm
obviously.
gonna
Do you
play
think
it.
when they
I'm gonna
pitched-
play it
I
tonight.
think when they pitched Squid Game, they're just like, okay, it's like Fall Guys, but everyone's Korean.
So we got to look at what's going on, what's hot. So Fortnite, hot. Fall Guys, hot.
South Korea exploding.
There was a reality where Squid Game's just Among Us. It's like Koreans in a spaceship.
It's also called Squid Game. But it's
We
just-
used to play a Squid Game in
Dude.
space.
a space horror genre where they don't know who's the bad guy in the crew, and they die. Different members die on the ship.
Some
That's
asshole-
never been done.
Some asshole didn't do his job and went to a meeting, and he's like, all right, what's your big idea you got for us? You got all week, Johnson. He's like, it's Fortnite and Parasite. And they were like,
the two things
"Oh."
I did all break.
Wow.
They like both so much. Why would this not make sense?
Let's get the director of Ninja in the room.
poor director who wrote this in like 2009 is listening to The Yard right
That's
now.
what I heard. Yeah.
Just raging.
The person like shopped it around for like years and years and
Yeah.
finally got produced, which is really cool.
They
you
wrote
know?
it for Adam
Glad he
Sandler,
made it.
but
Don't
he
give
said
up.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
too busy. Dude.
The
Grown
Squid-
Ups 3's a
this-
battle royale.
Squid Game was
this is
originally
the story of Uncut Gems.
Squid Game was originally written by the Safdie brothers, but it just got pawned off to a Korean studio.
It was like stupid Adam Sandler voice, like he was the top of the class in his business school.
Adam Sandler much better than some of your others.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler would honestly be a better VIP too than who they casted.
Where's Rob Schneider in this equation? He has to be in there, right?
Yeah, he's one
Rob?
of the Americans. Like you can do it.
Do you think Rob Schneider is the American businessman who's predatory and asks to be blown? Is that Rob
He's
Schneider?
one of the VIPs
Yeah. He's
who
wearing,
were already terrible actors.
he's wearing a
They were
mask.
so bad.
He's wearing an animal mask, but it's of Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider with a Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider is
mask.
Stans, and Adam Sandler's Atrioc.
Dude.
That's
no,
my take.
because Adam Sandler is a worldwide icon that can never be toppled, and Atrioc is a shill.
Adam Sandler's not a shill.
He is a shill.
He's a
He's a bit
huge
of a
shill.
shill.
But I guess
He might be the biggest shill.
he is a
The
huge shill.
difference
But I
is
guess
Adam
the scale.
Sandler can
He
ball.
embraces it.
It's the scale.
And he can ball.
He balls.
Dude, Adam Sandler.
Nice. Thanks, man.
You don't miss, bro.
You
He's
got-
back, baby.
you guys-
Hey, welcome back after
Hey.
3 weeks.
Back on top of the Mount Rushmore. What is it? Do you guys ever watch Happy Gilmore?
Yeah.
No.
Yes?
Yeah,
You're
of
talking to me
course.
like I'm stupid. He hasn't seen it.
No.
Have you
seen
not seen it?
Never.
Dude, you're a dumb sack of shit.
Oh, dumb alert! Dumb
How
alert!
have you not seen it?
He
You know
hasn't seen a
why I
lot of
haven't
movies.
seen it? You know why I haven't seen it, Ludwig?
What?
Your parents
Because
didn't let you
when
watch The
all the
Simpsons when you were a
kids
kid?
were making Happy Gilmore references in elementary school, I was not allowed to watch them.
I knew it.
So that's why Ludwig
Wait, why not?
I wasn't allowed to watch
Parents
them.
don't let them.
Parents just don't understand. But basically, it's a way me and Mike have like bonded for like a year straight. It's just by saying, "Well, went from the ball," periodically.
From it.
I love that fucking movie.
Yeah,
that's all.
it's a
I
good
wanted to
movie.
say.
There's so you know the YouTube video I made, which is like we talked about it last week. It was the
Yep.
one where I made a secret video. Someone did something similar on TikTok. Basically, they had an idea. They were like, I bet if you made a TikTok where you like listened to the top 10 songs from 2002 and then pretended you didn't know any of them, that it would do super well because then all like the self-righteous millennials would be like, how the fuck do you not know
Yeah,
that
A lot
song?
of engagement. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a few months later, they remembered it. They tried it, went super viral.
That's so sick.
Right?
Wait, is it that one? Is it the one with the two girls that like?
It was just one girl. Like she was pretending.
Oh,
She
okay.
like listened to like a bunch. Like I forget. It was like I'm coming home. She's like, no. I like.
Yeah.
What is this?
Oh, bad song.
Yeah.
Hope no one sees
Dude,
this.
they're all like different covers of like the Russian national anthem. And she's like, I don't know.
Just trying to piss off Russian TikTok.
Anyway, you go live and you do that with all the movies you've never watched from your childhood.
Yeah,
with
except
your
I'm not
parents.
baiting. It's actually.
I know,
real.
but that's why it'll be real and it
Yeah.
will work. Do it for our yard TikTok. It'll go viral. Movies I haven't seen, and then it's clips, and it's like Happy Gilmore, and you're like,
No,
Yeah.
this one.
no.
We should do it. Yeah, have Radstats just do whatever Radstat says. If you
Alright,
just
Radstat.
record yourself being like.
Don't know.
The-
Yeah, there were those two girls that filmed a TikTok or like an Instagram video where they did this. It was like go on like the half of the
Yeah.
screen where you know the song and don't know the song, and they did it with just a bunch of 2000s music, and they just pretended to not know every song, and then they made a follow-up TikTok because it did make people really mad, and they're like, yeah, we fucking got you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Baiting people like me. Except I would never comment on this because I think it's okay. Because liking music is.
Well, so here's what I found out too. This is why it works. This is why it goes viral. It's not just because the millennials are self-righteous commenting. It's because when you open up the comments on TikTok, the video still plays in the background.
Oh.
So it'll loop, so the watch retention on it will be really high. You will have watched it like 2 to 3 times just reading through the comments. Much less if you're commenting
That's
like,
so
how have you
interesting.
never heard of these? You'll be watching it like 5 times.
I also think the viewer is kind of playing the game at the same time. Like they're playing. Like, do I know all the songs here?
Yeah,
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 that's
because you
thinking.
kind of want to stay to see.
That's what.
'cause
Well, so that's what I mean. But you give it 1 for that.
Yeah.
But then the comments, you get 2, 3, 4, 5 listens, views.
It's actually a feature I hate on TikTok is when you're reading comments and it just keeps playing. It drives me fucking
Wait, I
crazy.
love that feature.
I hate it.
I would hate it if reading comments forced me to stop.
I'm just saying, like, there's no way to, like, usually it just keeps going and it's just, like, too repetitive in my head and I, like, freak
You know
out.
what you should do when you scroll to the comments? A bar should pop up on the bottom that has a pause button on it. So you can choose.
Think about about that.
I think if you scroll down on YouTube to read comments and the video paused, that would suck, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's just I think the nature of TikTok is just like really repetitive and weird.
Hey you reading the comments on this episode right now. Scroll up.
Come
Love
on. Oh, got him.
Fucking.
Hey,
He's
I
back,
think,
baby.
I think you're all
Can you
right.
subscribe while you're up here, though?
No, you
because
don't.
we're
Maybe
getting like 2x the views to the
You're
subscribers.
the only
Maybe
one who
just,
doesn't think
maybe
that they're
just
all right.
smash the
Sometimes.
bell. Smash the bell if you haven't done
Yeah,
that
bell
already.
Smashers? Any Coinbase ad readers? What's going on?
Oh.
Hey, proud sponsor of the podcast. As always, it's Coinbase. All right, and if you've been listening since day one in Coinbase, let me tell you, you would be happy. So you might as well start now. Check out
Tell them the link.
Coinbase.com/the yard. You get 10 Bitcoin free. Literally
$10
for
Hold on.
signing up.
Whoa,
in Bitcoin.
$10 in Bitcoin.
Is
there a
10
difference?
Bitcoin,
Not
yeah.
get 10
Small
Bitcoin
difference.
free.
About $700,000 of a
Oh,
difference.
okay. Well, maybe, who knows? Yeah, $10 in Bitcoin. For free if you sign up with The Yard. You can also do a lot of, like, quizzes, tests, learn about cryptocurrency, which I don't fully understand yet, and get more crypto
Make use
for
of
doing that.
make use of instant
Learn
deposits.
and make money.
Yeah.
And they also don't put all of the shit coins on it. They got a good vetting process.
Clean it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
check out
sorry, no
Coinbase.
banana coin here.
Speaking of which,
This is my
Wait,
karambit.
wait, this is your speaking of which?
a lot of stuff at all-time highs lately.
That's actually true. Yeah, I put in my notes again, but I didn't want to bring it up because we've talked about NFTs every week. But I'm so angry
Why now?
because
Why now?
because
NFTs?
Train tweeted out his NFT.
Yeah, he bought one of the monkeys.
He
Oh,
bought
really?
a monkey for
Explain
60
your anger to me.
Ethereum.
What are you mad about?
I think that if people tweet about it, we should be allowed to bully them.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's-
Are we not allowed to bully Train?
I mean, someone said like, "Come on, man," and then he like blew up, and it was like a whole thing.
yeah.
And my take was literally this. It was like, if you are gonna fucking tweet about your NFT that you got, I think you should get bullied.
There's just about it's just understanding that like it's a get rich quick like vehicle and being okay with that.
I think
It's-
even if you
it's
believe
okay.
in it, like genuinely believe in the art or whatever, I think you should still get bullied for making me look at it. Like KSI has a.
Well, that's just like the internet,
Nobody
right?
genuinely believes in the fucking
I think
monkey art.
KSI does. KSI has a KSI crypto Twitter. It's verified.
Well, then he has to.
It
believe
has
in
more followers than all of us combined, excluding me. And
Damn. Wow, that's a
Wow,
lot,
that was-
man.
and I go to his main account, and it's a profile picture NFT, and his last tweet was Bitcoin. And it's like, what the fuck is the point of having a crypto Twitter if you're gonna
Yeah,
keep
I was-
tweeting about crypto on your
I was
main
gonna
account?
say it sounds like he was trying to separate, but he clearly isn't.
He did it,
I
You
don't
know what bugs me about those guys?
and I like
Is
KSI.
that they're already so goddamn rich. It isn't special that you got more money off of your crypto and NFTs because you didn't. It's not like you came for nothing. You fucking already had the money to get there in the first
Sure, I guess
place.
it's just bigger gambling.
It's like the Kanye quote.
It's not gambling when you're one of them.
When Kanye said that.
I pop the trunk, you pop the hood.
No, the Kanye
No, the
quote
other
where
way
it's like,
You got a Lambo. I do not have that.
the Kanye quote where it's like, I like KSI. I like the KSI videos. What the fuck does he know about decentralized currencies?
My favorite is what the fuck does that mean, Kobe Bryant? The thing is, there's like this. Okay, for instance, I said this in my karambit earlier, right? which is funny, right?
Akimbo.
Nice.
There you go.
This is my CS:GO loadout.
Uh-huh.
You know, this could cost 60,000. This
Yeah.
is my dragon lore,
Yeah.
and this is my blue steel.
Right.
And I think
Uh-huh.
like those are stupid and worthless too. You know, and it's like I'm not defending NFTs, but if I bought a 10K worth of CS:GO guns and someone was like, "You're stupid as shit," it get made fun of, I'd be like,
I think there's a distinction. I think that there's
I wouldn't
like,
brag about it. I think that's another
That's
aspect.
the annoying part.
there's NFTs that are just like profile picture character icon NFTs, like the monkey and like all that stuff, and like CryptoPunks that are just scams. They're literally cash grabs. If you're at the top of the pyramid, you make money. If you're at the bottom, you probably lose money. Yada yada yada. But then there's like people who just like post their art and monetize it digitally, and that's like the equivalent in my eyes to the CS:GO gun. Because like you would never buy a
Yeah.
CS:GO gun you didn't like what it looked like.
So there, like, if I could get the NFT of, I had to do it to him, like,
Yeah.
literally the original, that would mean a lot to me. And now I get it, right? I have to look at
That'd be
everything through
expensive.
that lens, which is just that guy. So So I get it, but like it's getting blown out and it's stupid. And yeah, I just hope that one day it comes falling down and everyone can start getting their money in like normally.
He seems very disconnected from reality now.
Who's that?
Trainwreck.
Trainwrecks is.
What do you think he does every day? Do you think he's happy?
He hits the slots, bro.
He fucking
He just needs the juice.
busts out 32-hour streams,
love it. It's
sits
so
at
good.
his Canadian skyline view.
That apartment is so nice.
It's a
I will.
very nice apartment.
Yeah, he's gambling every day in a palace. He's living actually.
Do you,
the dream.
better yet, do you think Yasuo's happy?
No.
I think he is.
Every time I tune into that stream, he's losing, dude. Every time I've tuned
Yeah,
into
but
that stream, he's taking
He's
huge
making
L's.
bank,
And
right?
he's getting mad, too.
Oh, speaking of Aatrox's dog has depression. Salon, do you see the shirt he made? Did you guys see it?
Oh, I made yeah.
Yes.
So he made the shirt. It was basically, if you guys don't know, it's a picture of Aatrox's
Oh,
dog.
I did see this.
Zipper,
Maya.
Zipper, you can find this on Slime's Twitter. He tweeted today.
And it has the caption, "I am depressed," for audio listeners underneath it. And I thought about, literally last night, I forgot the shirt, I'm mad, a shirt that I wanted to custom make slime. I thought it'd be funny if we all drew names and then made custom shirts for each other for a future episode. And we all had to wear the shirts that were given.
I like
Oh, I do like this.
Uh-huh.
that. I like that.
Can I
So,
wear
I
the
think
one
I think
Slime
me and
already gave
Anthony
me?
would thrive in this environment.
Yeah, so we'll do...
I'm a sandwich artist when it comes to t-shirts.
Yeah, that's the shirt.
That's the shirt.
For visual listeners, again, it is Maya's dog. He didn't actually get the
It's
dog
Aatrox
drawn.
dog
Aatrox
Maya.
Maya.
Yeah, Maya's dog. All right, so I'm just gonna go around. We're gonna do a random number generator. We're gonna start with Aiden, 1 through 3. Nick is 1, you are 2, I am 3. Whatever you get, so you have to do. You have to do me. You have to get me a custom shirt. All right, same thing for me. 1 is Nick, you're 2, you're 3.
Is this for which episode?
This is for.
It takes a little while, so it'll be like 2 weeks.
It'll probably be
Maybe
2
2
weeks,
weeks.
yeah, for it to
We
actually
just gotta
get
do it at
custom
the same
printed.
time.
I got Nick, which then means. Wait, then we have to do it again, right?
Yeah, you do it again.
Who doesn't have a shirt made for
I
them?
don't have shirt.
Okay, Slime, you have to make a shirt for.
Did.
Wait, you have to make a shirt for Aiden, right?
Who's made one for me?
I am making one for you.
Oh, I'm not making
I'm making
one
one for
anyone
you. Aiden's making one for me. He's making one for Aiden. You're making one for Slime.
yet? Okay, easy. Oh, this is so free.
Boom.
That's my
Locked.
man. I got my man right
Can I
there.
wear the one you already made?
The Maya one?
No.
No, it has to
No,
be a
what?
brand new shirt.
I like the one you made for me.
I don't
What?
care.
What?
Wait, which one?
This
The Poke one.
this ruins the
Oh.
idea.
No, yeah. Again, the worst podcast.
This dude's gonna enter a game jam and say, I spent 3 years in this game. Can I enter it?
Dude,
Yeah.
we were doing questions on the primo, which was earlier, and
Uh-huh.
it was like asking questions like, what was the one he's just like fucking?
Oh, it was.
He just bricked.
Your house. Wait, is the house burning down one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
is the house burning down? He's like, my laptop.
But
And
your
then
house
he's
is
like,
burning down.
it's
you get
over
one
now.
item.
He said his laptop.
Yeah, and it was
I
just,
changed my mind.
it was
I
just
changed
funny
my
because he
mind.
was like, yeah, and then it's like waiting for like something
I
else. to
adjusted.
No, yeah, it's a laptop.
I adjusted.
Yeah, well, it's iCloud backup, but it just takes a while. Like the dongles I got for it are like pretty specific, and like the settings I have would take a while to
changed,
adjust.
I changed it to my citizenship documents.
Yeah, which is
That's lit. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought you whiffed clutch, homie.
This guy's crazy.
Yeah. Woo. That's a big save.
Speaking of Aiden disrupting the public, did you guys see that at the Counter-Strike major in Stockholm, there was someone holding up a sign of Aiden's face?
This was
Yeah.
great. So
I actually couldn't believe
it
this.
was on a tablet, and this was going on in the Discord. Actually, someone was like, "I'm at the major. I have my tablet.
Your baby mama.
I'm going to show the Eamon dream face."
Zipper, you want to pull this picture up? So,
And-
so this is a very dark picture of the crowd where you can see illuminated in the top right corner.
Is this edited?
No, this is
So,
this is
so
a
the
screen
crowd
grab.
the crowd had these sweeping lights going over
Right.
it, but the person was using an iPad, so it just has a bright screen on, so it's like penetrating all the darkness, and you just see it's no editing on this photo.
Yeah,
You just see his face bright in this crowd. Can you bring up?
I
the-
was so proud.
Can you bring up the photo of like the actual image so that
Because people
people haven't
kept like clipping it because it got showed a lot, and then that clip in particular that screenshot is from, I believe, came after like a simple 4K.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
like
so,
so hard.
They like
Yeah,
tweeted it
this
out
picture.
themselves, like the actual one of the actual people, right?
No,
Or okay, I
no,
thought,
it was just Yard.
I see.
I was just going crazy posting it. So it was funny because I posted the clip and I was with no context. It just said something about have you ever dreamed simple, and you're supposed to like find it. And then I realized I was like, you know what, this internet thing isn't for me. because it's like everyone's like question mark. What the fuck
Everyone
is
was like,
this?
"Cool, the yard post and Counter Strike."
Yeah, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Okay,
You
I'm not
really,
gonna
really gotta
lie,
like hand it to them.
I watched the clip twice. And I'm like,
I know, and
it took me a while.
but did that aha moment make you feel good?
No,
See, that's the thing.
I don't like working for what I want.
and that's what I need to learn.
True.
That
Okay.
kids don't want to do that.
That's what a thumbnail's all about.
You're basically
Don't
saying
make them
like,
work.
hey, what if you have to pick all the stoplights before looking at a TikTok?
That's-
Fill out my captcha real
do
quick.
the which one of these is a motorcycle?
Yeah, and then you can watch my TikTok.
Dude, Ludwig, by the way, this is how fucking stupid he is. He'll do captchas, and the thing about captchas, if you do them too quick, it makes you keep doing them
Yeah.
because they think you're a robot, because robots will do them fast. Ludwig didn't know this. So he would just, dude, I watched him try to log into something once, and he's just doing it really, really fast, like it's a challenge.
Like I'm a gamer. I was
like
gaming.
he's cracked. And he ends up doing like 9 captchas.
You know
It was like click the crosswalk, and I'm like, "Drrrr," and it has me do like 8 more, and I'm like, damn, this is a
and
really
he was
screw
like,
site.
why does it keep making me do this? Like, I
There's
had to
some
explain it
captures
to
that
him.
tell you what percentile you landed for speed though.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
hype.
Yeah, I've had captures where I do it and it's like you did this in like the top whatever percentile.
You
of
I want to be in the
refreshing the
captcha
site.
leaderboard.
F5. Let's go again. Go again.
You know, if you had to capture before you had to take a shit, I wouldn't have my record so far of not shitting my pants since I was 5. Like there are times in
You're
my
saying
life
it was that? So
where
sorry.
I wouldn't have made it.
This is a weird way to say you barely get to the toilet before you have to shit.
Sometimes I just remember these key moments in my life where I'm like, man, if I had to do a capture there, like I'm throwing those pants away.
Is this
Dude,
something you think about often?
Sometimes.
I would love to talk about toilets for a moment. You know, there's been people doing construction outside.
Mhm.
So like, I am the only person who uses the downstairs bathroom, like almost, all the time. The one in the stream room.
He's saying no.
Oh, the one in the
Oh,
stream
yours.
room.
Yeah.
The
I thought
one
you
in the
meant the
stream
dock.
room. Yeah, well, there's 2 downstairs. The one in the stream room, I'm almost the only one who
That's
uses
your
it.
dojo.
That's my
I
domain.
can't wait for the next thing you're gonna say.
And I get nasty with it too, because I'll pee in there, and then I'll literally walk in, pants down, pee, get up, leave.
Yeah, you're pretending like it's your European childhood household
I
with your mom just
force out
fucking
the pee
topless.
so
You're trying to
fast.
make fucking kombucha in there.
I'm trying to make the chat hear my piss for how forceful I'm throwing it out.
Right.
You ever been successful?
No.
No shot.
He's
on these.
frothing
On
it like a
these.
fucking cappuccino.
Yeah, I get.
By the
little
way,
nuts.
one thing I thought you were gonna say is like I leave the door open because no one uses
No,
it.
that's where we're going with this.
The problem is you do that on the most you use it on our guest
You
bathroom,
always do.
which is one
Yeah.
that literally everyone uses.
I leave the door open consistently.
It's just unrelated to where the bathroom's located or how many people use
In
it.
the old house, you would not only leave the door open, but you would leave the light off.
Light off.
Yeah.
Sitting on the
So-
toilet, pants down
To keep
on your
us on our
phone.
toes.
There's no
30
reason to
minutes.
suspect that anyone would be on the
Yeah,
toilet.
it's like completely because I sit in P2, so you can't hear the pee because it hits
And then
the
he
basin.
sits there after he's done peeing, just like
Uh-huh.
looking at TikToks.
On his
30
in the
phone.
dark.
That's-
On his phone.
Butt ass.
and your Zipper 2 walks in on me.
That's right.
Nick's girlfriend walks in on me.
And Ludwig
pissing.
defends himself.
You had the audacity.
Never apologize.
Have a little decency.
Unbelievable.
Sorry, I like to pee with the door open in case there's a life alert emergency. I could get saved from somebody.
Oh, you could get saved.
I'm nervous.
I
that
thought you were gonna say like Aiden falls
Yeah.
down.
What
and
if-
he's like, ah.
I passed out because sometimes my legs fall asleep because I sit there so long. I
Right.
get up, I fall, I hit my head.
Dead.
The door's locked.
Dream's over.
Nobody knows I'm there.
Bleed out,
I bleed out and die.
and then we take over.
In this case, Zipper 2 would find me butt ass naked, pass out on the floor, and save me.
Be like,
And probably be like,
Wait.
this is fine.
Is this like a content
This
thing?
is
it a
fine.
bit?
yeah,
Probably
right.
bit.
I think he's doing a bit in there.
Anyway, so that's what I do. I walk in, pants down, turn around, sit down, pee, get up, leave. There's been construction outside. I walk in, pants down, turn around, and then angle grinder starts, walks by the window that is directly in front of it,
Mhm.
and like I couldn't close the door because it swung out, so like I couldn't reach it. So I hold the pee, pants up. But it was
Did you notice?
once again I failed.
What?
I like the door open. I've been caught again peeing.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
did this person like look you in your?
I don't think it was
eyeballs?
like. I think they just walked by. I don't think they like looked over. I think it was just like a
And,
walk
and
by.
what we've learned is that Ludwig never learns.
I don't learn. I've adapted a bit. I'm a lights on guy now.
So
I
it's
will not
easier to
close
see
the
you.
door.
Wow.
I will go lights on.
I like
I
that.
refuse to
That,
close the door.
i-
So.
that
That's
actually
movement.
is an improvement.
And I
though.
also try to flush more.
Ah, dude, you beat this shit
That's
out of
such
me.
That's such a dumb phrase.
Basic human
You
behavior.
beat the shit out of me every week, and then one week you're like, just don't, and you're like, see, I'm getting better.
See, honey, we can make this
That's
happen.
how it
We can
feels.
make this work.
And then I walk into the class door.
Hey.
Yeah.
And you'll be back to stream tomorrow.
What's the cutie update? How's she doing? How's her nose doing?
She has a mild concussion, which is a bit of a bummer because it is end of league season. So it's not like great to look at computer screens.
By the way,
Yeah.
I'm laughing because you just said mild concussion, bit of a bummer.
Bummer.
A bit of a bummer.
Bummer summer.
You know what? That's appropriate for mild concussion.
Concussions happen, man.
If your concussion isn't bad enough to where you're not allowed to go to sleep, probably.
Yeah,
Do you think Tom Brady kissed his son before the NFL?
I don't think he
He
didn't
didn't
have
have a son.
Yeah.
Are you saying that kissing his son is like a consequence of CTE?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Wow.
Ludwig, can you weigh in?
I can't believe you.
He didn't have a
picked up on
son.
that.
We can never know.
What do you think he kissed other sons?
I guess we would have to ask somebody who's not in the NFL if they kiss their son. Yard viewers
need
with
a-
children, do you kiss your kids on the mouth?
we need a control. We need to get two identical twins that are NFL worthy, and one does not play in the NFL, and they both have kids at the same time, the same woman.
If this sounds like you, DM Slime.
I want to
just
run
do
a
this?
scientific
Does
experiment.
Tom Brady have a brother? We could probably just see if Tom
I don't
Brady's
think he
brother
does.
kisses his children.
I actually don't
Yeah.
know if he does. It'd be crazy if I just found out, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
You are kind of the president
You're
of
an
the
expert.
fan
Yeah.
club.
It would be like the third Eli Manning brother.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Peyton Eli.
Imagine-
He's like a third
imagine
guy.
it's
What's the
an-
bonus,
He's
Jonas?
just an
The
account.
bonus Jonas.
Imagine it's Wayne Brady, his brother.
Do you think? Yeah.
Imagine.
Adopted family.
No.
No,
Same
not
blood.
adopted. Same family.
Same blood.
Same blood.
Right.
The blood.
So I feel like that'd be
No.
hard to do.
Not.
No,
nope.
it checks
No.
out.
Better for you.
Recessive
Yeah.
genes.
Albino. Brady has the pass.
It's like, yeah, my brother can sing beautifully. You'll never guess who he is.
Do you so did you guys see Vin Diesel's latest Instagram post?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No. It's because it's
It's-
been. It's
Yeah,
being,
I have notifications turned on.
Oh
But
yeah.
for Vin?
Yeah, for
VD?
Vin.
It's,
Yeah.
it's being memed a bit. It's like a what is it? Like
It's
a birthday for The Rock.
Let me
it's
see this.
so funny. If Zipper can pull it up, it's essentially this long-winded, like heartfelt message from Vin Diesel to The Rock to come back for Fast 10.
Yeah.
And it is one of I think it is
why
one
is
of
The
my
Rock not
favorite
coming back?
because they have like beef or something. They had like beef
Oh.
on set and it was like an issue.
So this is like a really shitty 360p screenshot from the movie.
I'm gonna read it out
it's
loud.
photoshopped. It's like
Please
A-
read out Vin
a-
Diesel's
as
Instagram.
the honorary bald here, my little brother Dwayne, the time has come. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house, and that's gonna be me, Unky Slime. There is not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits. I told you years ago that I was gonna fulfill my promise to Pablo. I don't know who that is.
Who
is that
is
a character?
Pablo?
Is that a character?
Who is Pablo?
Escobar, dude.
Right, yeah. I hit him and Guzman. I swore that we would reach